Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? How y'all doing tonight? We're gonna do something a little bit different on this channel. We're gonna do some basketball tonight. I know I've done some racing. I have some basketball and some football and even some of this weird stuff here I used to watch when I was a kid. Some WWF WrestleMania cards. I'm gonna open those up in another video, but tonight we're gonna do 92 basketball draft picks with Shaq and Morning's draft pick cards in it. Never watched a whole lot of basketball, but when I did, I would watch Shaquille O'Neal and his big body slam dunking basketballs and stuffing it down people's throats. It was always awesome to watch. Let's look at the box. And 10 cards per pack. Doesn't say how many packs. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. These are nice and shiny packs. There's a look at the packs. Looks like there's some top 10 limited prints, full stamp cards. Let's see what we got here. It's kind of hard to see with that glare. So it'll be LP full stamp cards. Okay, cool. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's get these packs open. See what we can find. See if we can get that Shaquille rookie draft pick. Well, looks like they're going to be stuck together ever so slightly. Well, maybe a little more than ever so slightly, but hey, we'll definitely rip it and see what we get. They're sticking together pretty good. There's no paper loss. They're just sticking together, looks like. LaFonso Ellis. Well, looks like there is just a little bit of paper loss. Not much. But still fun to rip packs. PJ Brown. Alex Blackwell. Reggie Smith. Brett Roberts. Jeff Ralston. Alright, moving on. Let's see if I might be able to open these without there we go. Without the dagger. The wax dagger. Oh yeah, these are definitely really stuck together. Hopefully we find a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card that's not too damaged. Looks like that's probably going to be the case. Robert Horry. Matt Geiger, Steve Rogers, JoJo English, Dwayne Cooper. Yeah, these are probably trash, but I'm gonna open them anyway. Just some more content for you guys to look at. Wow, those are really stuck together. Would almost consider these bad boys bricks. Normally I would just throw these in the trash, but they're not too terribly bad. Try to get through these as quick as we can. Wow, these things are stuck together. These were definitely stored in a high pressure, high moisture situation. More or less probably stacked in a box, or with boxes on top of it, in a basement. It's going to be painful to see a Shaquille O'Neal draft pick card in his LSU uniform with a lot of paper loss. I'm going to keep it anyway, just for Tom Gugliotta. Clarence Weatherspoon, Latrell Green, just to display it, I guess. Wow, these bad boys are stuck for sure. It isn't the worst. I will say that. It's definitely not the worst I've seen. I've seen these stuck so bad together that the cards are absolutely kind of separating from the front to the back. You have the photo on the front, and then the other half would be the stats on the back. That would be two separate cards that were still stuck together. But hey, that's what happens with this older stuff. We just use the bagger. It seems to be going a little faster. Christian Leitner, LaFonso Ellis, Anderson, Johnson, Jimmy Jackson. It's a good photo, but terrible paper loss. These cards are probably going to go in the trash after I open these up. You know what, guys? I'm going to do this last row here, and then I'm just gonna call this video, because this is just too painful to watch. I would imagine it's painful for me to open. Dang, listen to that. And we'll just call this a loss. But yeah, this is the prime example of what happens when your cards are not stored properly in a cool, dry place, with not stacked to the ceiling with stuff on top. This is the prime example of what can happen. If you're a unopened box collector, then you definitely don't want to store them with weight on top of them, or in a high moisture situation, as in a basement or a garage or something like that has a lot of concrete around. So I'm going to open up one more pack of this, and then I'm going to get this video. Well, you know what? We already got it open. Let's just go ahead and run it. Just to see if the Shaquille O'Neal card is in here. Listen to this. It's just, wow. There's really nothing that I've been able to find that'll remedy this. So, Alonzo Mourning, that's a nice ruined card. Like that. The only one that's going to be any good is the very front card. And hopefully we'll find the Shaquille O'Neal on the very front. That would be nice. So it's not completely totally ruined. Wow. Gotta love that sound. Just makes my skin crawl. Well, on the plus side, at least it's not a box of baseball like this. I'm sure there's plenty out there that is bricked up like this. But, hey, still fun to open, guys. I never opened any of this as a card collector. I was always into baseball, but basketball and football and garbage pail and things like that is definitely being open these days. And I like to rip, so hey, if it's available to rip, I do not have a problem ripping it for you guys. Hopefully it's a lot. There's another Alonzo Mourning. What absolute paper loss there. Nice. I think these are going to go right in the trash can as soon as I get through this video. And I do have, different sports cards collections. Nothing super major or anything, just a few stars here and there. Nothing to write home about. But I do have a few. Michael Jordan's, Shaq's, Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing, Dr. J's, got a couple Dr. J's. But, yeah, most definitely nothing to write home about. There's Mutombo, ruined. Wow, that's what you want to hear right there. Wow. No, that's absolutely not what you want to hear, and that is some vintage cards. Well, not vintage, but 90s, 80s, 90s cards. Harold Miner. Absolutely ruined. I'll have to take a look at that further in just a minute. Now it seems like the only card that's any good is the one on top. No paper loss. Okay, this says, congratulations, receiving one of only 11,200 previews of Chad Matola's classic draft pick card. Full pack shipping October 92. Card 5 of 5. I guess that's the preview card. Hey, we'll keep that. It is expired, obviously, but still. Still a cool card. I don't think there's any way to remedy cards that are bricked up like this. If you guys have any ideas or anything that you think might work to help unbrick cards, definitely let me know. Popeye Jones, absolutely ruined. Another Mutombo, ruined. Boy, that's definitely a cringe moment to hear that crackling. Another Alonzo Mourning, ruined. Haven't seen a Shaq yet. The least we can do is hope this is on the very top and not totally ruined. Stacey Augmon. It's the draft picks header card. Harold Miner. And yeah, the one on the front seems to be the only one that's going to come out with any kind of halfway decent quality to it. Let's keep on going. Wow. Harold Miner ruined. And there it is. Not on the front. Ton of paper loss. Well, not as much as most, but wow, that's crazy. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a pack that has one on the front. Highly unlikely, but still, it's worth a shot. That's the only reason I'm going through these, is just to hopefully find this card without the paper loss. It's not a ton, but it's still bad enough to ruin the card, so that sucks. Wow, that one actually, well, that's about the same as far as paper loss goes. But we have two Shaquille O'Neal's that's ruined so far. And I don't have that Shaq in my collection. I may have to just wind up going and buying a single from the LCS and displaying it to replace the ruined junk there. So I definitely like Shaq. He's definitely one of my favorites back then. I've heard several people say that if you put it in the freezer, it may remedy this sticking. But I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below, and we'll get some stuck packs and try it and see what happens. I do have a box of football that I'm going to open up tomorrow night, and we'll see if those are stuck together or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what year they are. I think they're 92s, 91, 92s. That one had some serious paper loss there. I believe these were definitely left in a basement somewhere. Latrell spree wheel. It's almost like these came straight out. Oh, there's a Matumbo that was on top that's not ruined. It's like it's doesn't, of course, it doesn't have any paper loss on the top card. I'll put that one to the side. I like that card. I may start putting other stuff on the YouTube channel. I like gonna start doing some fishing and metal detecting and arrowhead hunting and things like that. In addition to the YouTube stuff, would that be something you guys would be interested in watching? Outdoorsy type stuff, fishing, metal detecting, things like that. I definitely like to go outside and do prospecting and things like that. Especially with all this downtime that we have at this moment. I may start doing that if you guys want to see some content of that nature. Wow, that one is totally destroyed. Wow, that's the dang. That's one of the full cards they were talking about. One of 56,000, Walt Williams, but it is absolutely ruined, front and back. That was the yep. Oh well. It'll make some good fire starter anyway. Christian Laettner on the front. It's a good card. At least it is on the front. Wow. You know what? I think I'm going to do one more pack of these, and then we're going to put these up. And I'll tell you what I think I might do with the rest of these cards here in this pack, in this box here, is if you guys have any ideas of trying to get these unbricked, leave your remedies in the comment section below, and we'll do some experiments and see what works. If anything, if we can find a remedy to bricked up cards, that'd be a cool experiment to do. Because I'm sure there's tons and tons of this stuff out there that's just like this. I know I've opened several packs of baseball that is just as ruined as these. I'm sure there's more that's worse. But I would definitely like to do some experiments as far as bricked cards goes. Wow, there's another one. Another ruined card. One of those full deals. Ruined on the front and the back. Bunch of garbage. Hey, even being on the front, the back card still pulls a little bit of paper away from the photo in the back too. So either way, I mean, the front of the card looks okay, but the back, it just ruins it. Well, I'm going to paint you guys with one more pack, and then the rest of these packs will try to come up with some experiments to try to remedy this card bricking situation. And listen close, guys. It sounds so good. Wow. And you can almost feel the little bit of moisture in this pack. Another ruined Christian Leitner card. Terrible paper loss. Alright guys, that's enough of that painful situation. I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time or whatever with this box of bricks here. But most definitely, if you guys have some ideas on ways to remedy a bricked up pack of cards, let me know in the comments, and we'll do some experiments to see if we can separate these guys. I know they're probably going to be ruined either way, but still, it's always fun to experiment with stuff like this to see if we can find something to make a better pack of cards that was in a loss situation. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will get back with you tomorrow night. Thanks.